Do your ankles swell up so much that you can barely bend your foot? I am not talking about that little puffiness you get after a long flight. I mean, legs that feel like heavy stones, skin stretched tight, and those deep marks your socks leave behind, known as pitting edema. Is that what you face every night? Listen closely because that bad fluid buildup is not just an annoying problem. It is a big red warning sign that your blood system is having trouble. When fluid stays stubbornly in your lower legs, gravity is winning, slowing your blood flow way down. This slow blood movement is called venous stasis, and it is the perfect spot for dangerous, life-threatening blood clots called deep vein thrombosis, or DVT. This is really an important health problem, not just a surface one. You have probably tried all the usual tips, raising your legs, soaking your feet, or severely cutting the salt you eat, and yet the swelling stays. Why? Because you're only fixing the thing you can see. You're missing the most important nighttime plan that does not just control the fluid, but actively and strongly pushes the fluid out while you sleep. I am giving you the complete 7-step bedtime plan to fix your veins. We are going to clean, strengthen, and manually pump the fluid out of your legs before you even go to sleep. When you wake up, your feet will be flat, flexible, and easy to slide into your favorite shoes. This plan fixes the main problem, which is long-term vein weakness.
And please pay a special attention to this. Fix number 7 is the one important secret, a powerful natural plant that specialists use to make the vein walls stronger from the inside. Do not skip it. We start now with the inner work. The normal advice to simply eat less salt is often not enough. Swelling is often caused by a big imbalance among your main minerals: sodium, potassium, and magnesium. Your kidneys, which handle most of your body's fluid balance, need a specific amount of these minerals. When you do not have enough potassium or magnesium, your cells hold tightly onto sodium and, because of that, hold on to water, causing that full feeling we see as swelling. So we are doing a cell cleaning before sleep. 60 minutes before you plan to sleep, you need to do the first step, which needs magnesium and potassium. Magnesium citrate is a natural muscle relaxer. It helps calm the tightness in your blood vessel walls, the very veins we are trying to clear, and helps with proper cell hydration. I suggest 1 full teaspoon, about 300 to 400 milligrams of pure magnesium, mixed into 12 ounces of water. The secret tool here is potassium bitartrate, known as cream of tartar. Potassium is the main helper for fluid inside your cells, working against sodium, which works outside the cell. By increasing potassium, you tell your cells to let go of extra sodium and water. Add a good pinch, about a 1/4 teaspoon of cream of tartar, to your magnesium drink. Drink this mix slowly, 60 minutes before you plan to sleep. This timing is key because it gives your kidneys and blood system a head start, beginning the gentle whole-body fluid release before you lie down and gravity stops helping. Remember, we are trying to get the fluid moving while your body position still lets gravity help. If you have any kidney issues, you must talk to your doctor before greatly changing your potassium or magnesium intake. For everyone else, this is the basic first step. Your body is now ready inside, but that is not enough to fight the stress of long-term swelling. We need to physically shock those veins into working. When blood is allowed to pool in your ankles, the veins become slow, stretched out, and lose the needed strength to push blood back up against gravity. We are going to force a natural, strong blood pump through sudden heat change, known as the hunting response, which causes a quick cycle of squeezing and releasing. This needs the contrast bath method made for before sleep use. You will need 2 buckets, one filled with water as warm as you can safely handle, and the second filled with the coldest tap water you can get, adding 5 to 6 trays of ice cubes to make sure it is very cold. The plan is simple. First, put both feet in the hot water for 3 minutes. This causes a huge widening of the veins. Your veins open wide, bringing slow-moving blood and fluid closer to the surface. Second, quickly switch your feet to the ice water bath for a full 60 seconds. This is the hard part, so breathe deeply. The strong cold causes a powerful squeezing of the veins. The veins instantly clamp down, strongly pushing the blood and trapped fluid out of the area and into the main blood system. Repeat this whole cycle 3 times. 3 minutes hot, 1 minute cold, 3 minutes hot, 1 minute cold, and finish with a final 1 minute in the cold water. The immediate help from this final cold dip is huge. When you take your feet out, the skin immediately starts to warm up, causing a massive sudden opening of the veins, a flush.
This creates a powerful pull effect, bringing fresh, oxygen-rich blood into the lower legs and carrying all the waste and pulled fluid away. This is the single fastest way to manually clear your lower legs before you climb into bed. We have now flushed the system and shocked the veins. But gravity remains a constant enemy. If you just rest your legs simply on a pillow, the process is slow and not very effective. To truly move trapped fluid, you need a moving part. You need to use your powerful calf muscles, often called your second heart, to squeeze the veins that run through them. This is the main point of the muscle pump. The technique is based on the helpful yoga pose, Viparita Karani, or legs up the wall. Lie flat on your back near a wall and slide your hips as close to the wall as possible. Swing your legs straight up so your heels rest on the wall, making a perfect L shape. This position places your lower legs above your heart, allowing gravity to help. Here is the important detail. You cannot just rest there. Every 60 seconds, you must actively move your ankles. Point your toes strongly toward the ceiling for a count of 5. This is the stretch. Then strongly pull your feet, pulling your toes back toward your head for a count of 5. This strong muscle squeeze is what actively pumps the blood storage in your calves. Repeat this point and pull cycle 10 times per minute for a total of 5 minutes. This is active drainage using gravity. The active pumping, along with the upside down position, creates the most force, pushing the fluid from your ankle storage up into the larger veins in your thigh and pelvis, where the main blood system can easily handle it. 5 minutes of this is like getting a deep, active fluid moving massage for your entire lower body. Make these 5 minutes non-negotiable every single night. We have drained the fluid. Now we must strengthen the pipes. Why does the fluid leak out of your blood vessels in the first place? Because the walls of your smallest vessels, the capillaries, become weak, porous, and leaky due to swelling and damage. We need a product you put on your skin that can tighten and tone these leaky vessels. We are going beyond simple lotion and using strong plant-based vein strengtheners mixed with the carrier oil. Cypress essential oil is highly regarded for its vein toning properties, helping to reduce blood vessel leaking and strengthen capillary walls. This is the fix for the structure of the rub. You need 5 drops. Rosemary essential oil is a powerful helper for circulation. It boosts local blood flow, making sure the fluid we just forced out is quickly carried away, stopping it from settling right back. You need 5 drops of rosemary oil. Mix the 10 drops total with 1 tablespoon of a carrier oil like liquid coconut or almond oil. This is not a quick smear, it is a targeted massage. Sit comfortably and stretch out your legs. Starting with a small amount of the oil mix at your toes, use firm strokes moving upward to massage the oil deeply into your feet, working toward your ankles and then up your calves. Very importantly, always massage toward your heart. You are manually helping the blood return to the heart. Spend extra time on the lower half of your calves and stop the massage just below the knee bend. This rub stimulates local nerves, drives the active ingredients deep into the tissue, and provides the anti-swelling action needed to fix leaky vessels. The veins are toned, the fluid is drained. Now we must protect that work all night long. Step 5 involves compression, but if you are using the wrong type, you could be blocking your circulation. If you have been told to use 20 to 30 millimeters of mercury compression stockings for daytime, that is fine. However, you should never sleep in strong compression. When you lie down, your blood pressure balances out, and those heavy stockings can dangerously stop your flow, creating a tight band effect overnight. We need a helpful maintenance level. The secret is light, helpful compression, often found in light travel or flight socks. Look for socks rated 8 to 15 millimeters of mercury. This is the perfect pressure level to keep the reduction in swelling we have achieved with the steps before without stopping flow while you are lying flat. These socks act as a constant, gentle squeeze, stopping the tissue space from expanding and taking back the fluid that your kidneys are still handling overnight. The way you wear them is important for general swelling. Ankle or calf height is enough. Most importantly, check the top band. If the elastic band creates a visible, deep mark on your skin, it is too tight for nighttime use and is acting as a dangerous tight rope. Roll the band down or switch to a looser pair. The compression must be gradual, not focused at the top. Put them on immediately after your oil rub, locking in the fluid reduction. We are 5 steps in and you are almost ready for bed. But before you get comfortable, you need to know that one of your most common evening habits, the way you drink water, is ruining your entire effort. When you drink water, it does not instantly leave your body. It is filtered by your kidneys, and this process takes time. Your body is also less effective at moving large amounts of fluid when you are lying flat. Gulping water right before bed guarantees that fluid will simply settle down by gravity in your lowest parts. You need a strict 3-hour fluid break before your set sleep time. If you plan to be asleep by 10 p.m., your last big drink of water should be no later than 7 p.m. This means stopping the large glass of water, the herbal tea, or any other drink. The only exception is a small sip to swallow your supplements for step 7. By making this cutoff, you give your kidneys a full 3 hours to do their final fluid control pass while you are still mostly upright. This ensures the maximum amount of extra fluid is processed and removed before you enter the flat state, where gravity works against blood returning to the heart. We are ready for the inner system repair. Everything we have done so far has been about drainage and physical tone, but the root cause of long-term swelling is often long-term vein weakness, meaning your capillary walls are leaking. We need a strong, natural supplement that can fix this damage. This two-part mix is the most science-backed natural treatment for CVI and swelling. First, horse chestnut seed extract, HCSE. This is the main clinical powerhouse. HCSE has a compound called essin, which has been shown to strongly seal the capillary walls, reducing their leakiness. It also helps release substances that improve vein tone. You need a high-quality product standardized to 50 milligrams of essin. Take 300 milligrams of HCSE with your last small sip of water. Second, pycnogenol, pine bark extract. This is the helper agent. Pycnogenol is an incredibly strong antioxidant that strengthens the structure around your blood vessels. It improves tiny blood flow and has powerful anti-swelling effects, working together with HCSE to fix and reinforce the whole blood vessel structure. Take 100 milligrams of pycnogenol. Why take this at night? As your body enters deep sleep, it switches to repair mode. By taking this strong vein toning mix right before bed, you are flooding your system with the raw materials needed for blood vessel repair when the body is most ready to heal. This mix is how you move from nightly control to long-term fix for your swelling. That is the complete 7-step plan. You are now prepared. But before you get comfortable, I need to talk about the one major habit that instantly ruins all this blood flow work. You are probably doing it right now. Crossing your legs. Whether you are sitting on the sofa or lying on your side and wrapping one leg over the other, crossing your legs creates a physical block, a bend in the pipe on the major artery and veins in your leg, which are responsible for returning all that blood and fluid back up. It immediately forces blood to stop moving in the lower leg. Tonight, when you settle in, make a clear effort to keep your feet flat and your legs straight side by side. If you sleep on your side, use a thick body pillow placed between your knees. This keeps your knees, ankles, and hips lined up, making sure the main blood vessels stay open and clear. This is the final critical step, keeping the pathway open. You have cleaned the pipes. Now keep the water flowing. You now have the full plan for bringing back healthy blood flow. The magnesium-potassium flush, the 60-second ice shock, the 5-minute wall climb pump, the cypress rosemary vein rub, the 8 to 15 millimeters of mercury compression correction, the 3-hour fluid fast, and the HCSE pycnogenol blood vessel repair. This is not magic. This is applied science of blood flow. Swelling is fixable, and you now have the clear, nightly plan of action. Start these 7 steps tonight. Do not wait. Your comfort and your long-term blood flow health depend on it. Now, if you want to know about the 3 common everyday foods that are secretly destroying the stretchiness of your blood vessels and causing this long-term swelling, find my next video. That is the critical next step in achieving a permanent solution.